What's up? It's a good raw chicken today. And I'm hungry. Part of the reasons we are so exhausted nowadays is because our senses are so overloaded with shit. Yesterday I talked about our taste buds, our smell affect how we taste the food and how that's really been changed over time with all the spices, cooking and sugar and mixing different ingredients and different foods and flavors and all that. This fine cuisine that we didn't really have even that long ago for most people. Maybe some kings, emperors had, but most people not really. People ate simple stuff. But our other senses are also way overloaded these days. And that makes us very exhausted. How can it not? Saps the energy out of us. Now one of the big ones Illuminati uses is obviously the over-sexualization of people. I'm a man, so I know the man's perspective. It's really bad for us guys. Like, think about how little people would see each other like almost completely naked even like 50 years ago or 100 years ago. Think about how little and think about how much we saw it these days from a very young age. Like for me it was very young age. First time I saw porno. And man, I think that shit fucked me up really good. But think about it. Like now, when I was growing up, the internet was just kinda coming up. But now, bro, oh boy, these little boys, their minds are gonna be scrambled eggs when it comes to sex. And obviously sexual energy is one of the strongest energies, also strongest instincts we have, and that's a good thing because it means if you have strong sexual instinct, I would say it means you are very healthy. Your body wants to reproduce, and that's a good thing. But there's like a million different things I could say after the but. My mind is like, which one I choose first? Well, the main point is our sexual energy is being used. It's like overloaded with the sex. sexy stuff. And that's a lot of energy wasted. A lot. And you have to be a real master of yourself. As a guy, I don't know about girls, but as a guy you have to be a real master to not fall into that trap with all the internet stuff. And even in the real life, like these shorties be holding up real good here because nobody has any leaders left here. Like some people do, but most people, they lack the strong father figure. And obviously the Illuminati is trying to make it cool, and they did it. CEO of Illuminati, he did make us overly sexualized. It's already done, son. Now we're just figuring out how we get back to normality. Because when you see this stuff as a guy, you've been overloaded with it. Like, you really can't use many of the social apps if you really want to avoid it. Like, your natural instincts, they, even more so when you eat this stuff, like, your instincts kick in, bro. So you have to be a real master to control your energy down there and make it spiral up to the dome, son. But also there's nothing wrong with their sexual energy either. It's a natural part of life, a very beautiful thing. But that's one big overload. And I feel like it's way worse for younger generations even. And think about how much better it was even like 50 years ago or even 30 years ago, how much better it was for people growing up then. When you get sucked into that, when you're like fucking 9 or even 8, 7 years old, your brain gets used to that. It's gonna be hard times ahead. Creating a family, healthy relationships with the other sex. And I bet it's hard for girls too. At least it seems like it. There's many problems with the whole sex stuff in real life and definitely on the internet. That's sickening, bro. So yeah, we bombarded with that. Obviously. Just all the other useless entertainment. Degenerating entertainment. Music. That's at the same category, same boat with the pornos and shit. They exhaust your body, your little system. No wonder people need all these stimulants, medications to even function. It's not enough that the diet is insanely bad. Best way to detox out of it? separate yourself from it is to go out in the nature. That really is the best. And your mind will get bored if you are hooked up with all these things, these technologies. And nothing wrong with them either. But you have to be a real master of yourself if you wanna use them in a somewhat healthy way, the best you can. You have to master yourself. It's the only way. You really have to create healthy habits with these things, these technologies, if you wanna use them. And not get sucked into them. They start taking your soul out, your spirit. Scramble that mind. You cannot think straight anymore. You cannot use your mentalism. Can't create with this thing anymore. Anything positive, anything beautiful. Good thing is, nature heals the body and the mind. Maybe even the soul, if we have that. Anyway, I'm Aldo Rajic and see you the next one.